This video is for my AP Literature course at Yuma High School. And it's for just in case anyone missed my talk on Friday on the importance and purpose of fiction. And I usually give this talk because some people, some students, and students might not themselves have a mistrust of fiction, but they might know some people who, their attitude is, why would I read something that's not true? It's a lie. Fiction is what good is it? What's the purpose? Why write that and why read that if it's not true? And that's why I give this talk on the importance and purpose of fiction. The first difference between fiction and a lie is that when you go to a bookstore and go to the fiction and literature section, you can pull out a book and on the back it will say fiction, which means it's made up. It's not true. Now, when you tell a lie to your parents or anybody, you don't usually notify them, by the way, what I'm about to tell you is a lie, because that defeats the whole purpose of your lie, right? So that's an important difference between fiction and a lie. And people who say fiction's a lie, well, we usually don't label our lies as such. So that's one difference. But we can still ask, okay, but what's it for? It's made up. It's not true. What's it for then? And I don't know about you, but when I was a kid, other kids would kind of make up this fictional situation. Let's say you had a couple friends and, two other friends, and you really liked one friend, and you hoped that they considered you their best friend. But how do you know? Maybe they really like the other, the third person in your group. The other one, maybe that was there. But usually, at the grade school level, there's this jockeying for, and this concern about best friends. I don't know if that's how it is when I was growing up. Anyway, I heard this situation proposed to a friend, that what if me and, let's say, Steven were hanging off a cliff and we were both really tired and we couldn't last long, which one of us would you save? And and of course the one that your friend said they would save, that would reveal who their best friend is, because the other one would fall to their death. So kids would created this fictional situation. Nobody's hanging off a cliff, but they created a fictional situation to find out something true about life, about who was the best friend, right? And really, and that was a small, simple example that kids thought of. But as we get older in life and life gets more complicated and we start to develop our worldview and we're figuring out, what's true about the world, what's false, what's the best way to do things, the best way to live my life, what should I devote my time and energy to. We create more complicated fictional situations so that we can understand life, and so that we can find out, we're trying to find out what's true about life. And the older we get and the smarter we get and more knowledge, the more complicated these fictional situations get. And that's what writers are doing. They're trying to find out something true about, their family, the way they were brought up, about religion. They're trying to untie these knots, that life presents us with. So, hopefully, in a nutshell, that's the importance and purpose of fiction. People create fictional situations because they're trying to find out something true about life. And I hope that's helpful. All right.